Content warning. This video contains personal reflections, some discussions around political and community responsibilities, and some critical self-assessment. Viewer discretion is advised. Hi everybody, I'm Elise as Another Truth here on YouTube. I hope you're all doing well and you're taking excellent care of yourselves. Today I want to address a few things that's been on my mind, or that have been on my mind. I'll start with some personal updates and then shift to some community-related topics. Now, on a personal note, well, as you can see, I love cats and pumpkins and fall. Although I do not have a void kitty myself, I love them and I love my orange cat. Anyway, I've been working on a community-based free speech program, which will be a show for my very local area. Unfortunately, this is one of the projects or the personal projects on hold for the past few months due to some challenges between battling the flu, my mental health, and COVID, and dealing with the various committee responsibilities separate from this. It's been a whirlwind. I've also faced some realizations about needing more information, how to proceed effectively on both fronts. So for now, my committee project remains on hold for at least another month or two, or possibly longer, but I can move forward with my personal project and program that I have 100% backing on. Now, overall, it's frustrating to say the least, at least on the committee front. I really wanted to get it off the ground and make a positive impact, but I've had to prioritize other responsibilities and adhere to protocols to avoid causing issues for the community. This committee I'm part of has complex ties with its high power to various regulations and political considerations, and I want to respect that while ensuring my work aligns with those commitments. I'm doing what I need to, but sometimes it feels like it's not enough, especially when I'm eager to move forward and showcase this project. But of course, these projects are not the product of one person only. The project I'm responsible for was actually spearheaded by someone else who had these ideas, who incorporated these ideas, and suggested to me from their position to move forward with this project, though the way that I'm addressing it might be different in some respects. But it's an all hands on deck thing, has to be voted on, and there are a lot of protocols with it. I completely respect and honor that without a doubt. And I also work with the very best people on this committee. No doubt, the committee itself, and I call it a committee, but it's not exactly a committee, but it has another name. But I'm telling you, I work with the finest, most educated, compassionate people from all walks of life. So I am proud and honored, but it's also my right to be on this committee. Now, about my personal show itself, the one I'm doing, it's the Hyperlocal show, and that's an ongoing program. It's intended to be a platform for free speech within my local community. It's designed to allow me to discuss and express my opinions openly, which is not something I can do anywhere else. However, I'm also aware of the delicate balance required when juggling my committee work and maintaining a space where honest conversations can occur without sensationalization or causing harm. That's actually a feature of both sets of projects and responsibilities. My goal is to uphold integrity and avoid perpetuating misinformation, as I believe people have been misled enough. I want to be a truth seeker and avoid becoming a conduit for dishonesty. That's a high aim for me, even for me, because truth is an interesting word. You want to get down to the bottom of it, but you never really get down to the bottom of it. You have to have everybody's consent, and everybody's perspective on something could be different. You work with different people with different levels of integrity. And when they don't always match our own, it gets very frustrating. But you figure it out and you say, okay, well, I'm not an expert in this. But listen, even experts are mistaken. Even experts do bad things. Even experts are wrong. That's why experts give experts opinions. That's why they say it's their opinion, their professional opinion. Okay. I also want to address some thoughts about my own YouTube channel. I'm grateful for the audience I've built, even if it's not huge. YouTube's algorithm isn't kind to my type of content. There's no flashy animation or face on the screen, just me sharing my views on various subjects. I also say what I have to say, and sometimes I talk about Google and YouTube unfavorably in the process. While I know my channel might not ever reach a broader audience, I'm content with the fact that the information I present is public and accessible. I'm not trying to create sensational content. Instead, I focus on providing some limited perspectives and encouraging open discussion as much as possible. I've noticed that my videos on certain topics like Katie Joy do tend to get more views compared to my other content, but that's based on how I based my own channel. This sometimes makes me question my own integrity, especially when I feel that discussing such narrow topics might limit the scope of my channel. However, it's also an opportunity to delve into other subjects and perspectives if I want to, and nothing's stopping me from doing that. But I also enjoy exploring diverse interests where I may go to other content creators' channels and explore diverse interests from recipes and cultural practices to transportation and art. I believe that engaging with a wide range of topics enriches the community and provides valuable insight. It doesn't mean that my channel has to be the be-all and end-all of everything. I can share my ideas in response to other people's content on YouTube, and that's what I love. I also want to make it clear that I don't vouch for the integrity of other content creators, nor do I come to the personal defense of people I completely don't know. When I refer to content creators, especially those who host live streams or platform problematic individuals, my advice is generally given to vet the people who come onto their channel carefully. This is not an endorsement on the facilitator or host's integrity, though things have been brought to my attention. This is not a defense of them or their actions. I aim to offer distant support for those who are threatened or in need, but my primary focus is on encouraging critical thinking and informed decision making. And if that only comes down to saying do your own research, then do it. Because there's so many other pieces of information out there that are probably more valuable than mine that might make a difference in your life. I'm not going to discourage you from exploring those possibilities. I am open to hearing your viewpoints and discussing them, but my role isn't to shield anyone or advocate on their behalf to that extent. And I can't do that because I'm not a professional. Now, regarding comments and feedback, I want to emphasize that I value genuine responses. I believe learning from different viewpoints and reflecting on my own work. For example, there was a situation where I criticized a content creator for a particular action, which in retrospect, I realized was a misstep based on not doing my research. I was too quick to label their actions negatively, although there was a lot to criticize as it is based on the information out there without watching the video. But I did this without fully considering the context to deliver what I think actually happened. I take full responsibility for that mistake, and I appreciate feedback that pointed it out. It's crucial to be open to criticism and acknowledge errors, especially when it comes to the impact of our words and actions. This is something I need to work on. It's an ongoing thing for me. There are a lot of reasons why I'm reactive and all of that. I'm very sensitive to my own trauma, to my own pain, but I'm not the only one living in this world. And whatever I do does impact the people I love, the people I interact with, you, my community. And this is a lesson I need to learn. Finally, I want to be transparent about the financial aspects of running this channel. I'm not monetized. I don't receive special gifts. I don't take anybody's money. I'm not interested in monetizing through memberships or seeking financial support in ways that don't align with my values or my best interests. Frankly, I don't have anything extra to offer you. The content I provide is meant to be accessible to everyone, regardless of their ability to contribute financially. I'm committed to being as honest as I humanly can, given my own flaws, and genuine in my approach, even if I'm genuinely an asshole, and I prefer to keep it that way than be fake. It doesn't mean you're going to get a 360-degree perspective on me or anybody else. No one's entitled to that much insight. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me. Your emotional support means a lot, but understand that I'm okay, and I do have professional supports to help me uplift myself, and I appreciate the opportunity to share my thoughts and experiences with you. I never thought that I would be on a channel and I'd be interacting with so many interesting people this way. Remember, it's okay to have differing opinions and to express them. Let's continue to engage in meaningful discussions and support each other's growth. I'll try to aim for that, but we'll see what happens. Until next time, take care of yourself. Stay true to yourself because you are important. What you say has value. It is valid. And you should be able to equitably and equally feel like you're part of this because you are. Bye-bye.